Hi everyone, this is Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot and welcome to your daily reading for Monday. If you are new to this channel and feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future updates. Just a reminder, this is a general reading, meaning it's not going to resonate with every single soul that's out there. So take what resonates, leave the rest, guys. If you want something more private and personable, go in that description box below to book a private reading with me, and we will set something up for you, all right? As a reminder, time is fluid. I do not, even though I'm pulling in Monday's energy, guys, don't get stuck on the day, okay? Time is fluid. It's always moving, okay? Some of this may have already happened. Others of you, it's happening down the road. Can't say it enough. Peruse the playlist for the dailies because sometimes your intuition just pops in, right? It just pops in and you know which message you need to hear for that particular time that you're tuning in, okay? All right, let's get started. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters as to what messages that we need to hear today. What do we need to know for Monday? What do we need to know? Ooh. Focus. I feel for some of you, you have your eye on something in the level of, this could be a person or a project that you're working on, but we'll see how the cards play out. But this feels like it's something new, especially with the white roses here. There's something that is pure about this. It feels new. This feels like new energy. It feels like almost a sense of like you're like completely honed in on something. It's like a new perspective I'm hearing. I'm hearing some of you have a new perspective, a new sight. It's like you can't focus on anything else but this. That's what it feels like. Let's see what this is about. Ooh. Interesting. We have rock bottom here, a 10 completion, but it's reversed. Now, what's funny with this card when it's reversed, they're really showcasing me this here, and they want me to state this. Do you see how there's two pathways? You see how it's going right into like to the bottom, right? To the bottom. Doesn't matter which way this card is. There's two pathways. Some of you are reflecting back at either your lowest point or you are looking at something going, is this really my rock bottom? Can I work myself way up here? Some of you are trying to look at different pathways of how to get through it, okay? Now, what's interesting is you see how this rock bottom is kind of like all cracked here. I hear for some of you, it's like the light is at the end of the tunnel. You're focused on something, but it feels like it's because it's reversed. It feels to me that you've already hit your lowest point. Okay, so if this is, it feels like reflection. So I think your focus might actually be on a new perspective of something from the past. Interesting. This could be that maybe you're in a new relationship and it's like now that you have a new awareness, you can take a look at it from a different perspective, I'm hearing. Others of you, if it's not a new relationship, there's something that you're focused on now that is new about this relationship. For those of you who are trying to get through something, maybe your past failures, creativity, I'm hearing that you are going back to look at something because you have a new perspective. You're focused on it though, really highly today. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. We're gonna do a 6-card spread and then a 3-card outcome and some healing cards. What else do we have? Spirit on this focus and rock bottom. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know? Here we go. Starting off with Temperance reversed, interesting. Judgment reversed. 6 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Wands. The King of Pentacles and the Chariot reversed. Yeah, you're just like, you're stop dead focused on something here. So Temperance, Sagittarius energy, you do have, let me just take a look at here. Yeah, I mean, it's very heavy fire and water here, but Sagittarius energy here, okay? This is all about having a balance, okay? There's something that you are focused on that I'm not stating that you are imbalanced right now. This is about looking back at your imbalances, looking back at something that wasn't equal, okay? Judgment is reversed. So I do feel like And I'm hearing this for some of you, you might have misjudged a person or somebody might have misjudged you, okay? Others of you, if this is project related, and I do feel there's a small amount of you, it's basically stating that maybe you started something at the wrong time, and now you're looking at it as maybe because you were giving up on something, but now you're looking at it as maybe it just wasn't the right time. I'm hearing maybe it wasn't the right time here, okay? Interesting that you have 2 cards, because the Six of Pentacles is all about an equal give and take. Earth energy here, okay? So, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But this is all about getting a balance. And it's interesting that there is an imbalance here, because these are both reversed. Holding on to judgment, okay? I feel for many of you, if you did not see eye to eye with an individual, this is about looking at a new perspective. I'm seeing a new pathway, okay? 2 of Wands could be dealing with, like I said, a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But it's almost like looking back at something that was like, okay, how do I get a new start? How do I see this? Because this is about having options, okay? The 2 of Wands is about looking at choices. I feel like maybe you made a choice to let something go, and you're reflecting on it and not just going back, but it's like healing from it. This is forgiveness. I feel like there's a tremendous amount of forgiveness here. Now, the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. You might have Earth in your chart, but this is usually, you know, he's supportive. He takes care. This could be somebody in your life. Could have been somebody who was a little older than you. But I would say that some of you are really, this could be your energy, where it's just that you feel more established, more grounded, more stable now, because there was imbalances before. And today's energy feels like you were focused on something and reflecting. See, I was kind of like reflecting at the fire. It's almost like that maybe there was at one point you made quick judgments here with the Chariot card. This is quick energy, okay? Maybe you moved too quickly on making judgments on something or situation. Some of you, this is a person, okay? If you did not make the misjudgment or someone made a misjudgment on you, somebody is definitely reflecting here. So if it's not your energy, somebody else is reflecting about either a breakup or a miscommunication or something not working out, okay? And we'll see what the After Tarot card has to say. But others of you, if this was a failure of a project, it's like you are now dissecting it. This is something that is like you're focused on it. Interesting. Let's see what the After Tarot has to say. I'm going to do 3 outcome cards. Here we go. Ooh. The Tower. Queen of Wands. And the Moon. This is interesting. So the Tower is something unexpected. Something that like, phew. But do you notice how usually it's about them falling, right? It's like divine comes in, clears out so something new can come here, all right? Notice how they're both on the ground already. This happened already. There's something unexpected in a level of maybe a change, like maybe it is just a change of perspective. You're focused on this now. You're focused about something on the past that did not work out. Queen of Wands energy, more fire energy. Look how the Queen is looking at this Tower. She's all driven. She's got desire. She's got passion. I don't know, many of you might even just have the desire to wish that it worked out differently. I'm hearing I wished it worked out differently because we do have the Moon energy here next to the Queen of Wands, and the Moon is all about intuition, but it's also about the unknown, not seeing. Some of you, it's like you're having an aha moment about some things that maybe you did not know about this individual. This person who, for those of you who are dealing with somebody where there was an imbalance, it could be, like I said, it could be a loved one, but it also could be loved ones come in many different forms, remember that. But it feels like you have somebody, and I'm just hearing this for some of you, is that there was a misjudgment on what somebody's actions were. Some of these actions you thought were off the wall, did not make sense. You're like completely like shattered when that happened. But now you've had time to grow and to look at it, and it's like all of a sudden it's unexpected. Like all of a sudden it's, I don't know, a memory pops up, something happens today where it feels like something comes up and it's like you're focused on this and going, well, maybe this is why this happened out. It's like you have a new perspective of like why things shook out, how they were. Although it might have felt like it, but now you're realizing it was a domino effect, that it had to happen at that time to get to the point where you are today, okay? Same thing for this people who are working with a project. If it was something that failed, there's some knowledge that you have today, at this point, at this present time, that is pushing you forward because you're focused on it and you can see a different perspective. You are at the right time. I'm hearing you're at the right time now. You were trusting the unknown. Let's see what the healing message is for today. This is an interesting reading. Healing messages do we have for Monday? God of indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. God of indulgence. I feel like for some of you, you might have been dealing with a person who did indulge a lot. And indulgence can happen in many different forms, like they said here. I mean, it's like, it could be of health, it could be of too much food, too much of something, right? But it's like you have a new perspective now that has like made you heal from the situation, okay? You realize this, I'm hearing that you realize this person had their own inner demons. You realize now that it wasn't your job to fix them. It's okay to take care of yourself though. So Spirit's also reminding you to not beat yourself up. If there's something where you did not make this person a priority, if it was vice versa and this person, you know, you didn't make them a priority, or you were just like it was too hard, or they maybe nitpicked on the things that you did do, what you did love, or you took care of yourself, Spirit's asking you to not beat yourself up in that aspect, that, you know, this is the level of, you know, realizing what is healthy for you in small doses versus having everything all at once, okay? Others of you, if this is regards to a project, which I do feel this healing thing really strongly, is that this message is do not beat yourself up for the failures, but also maybe you overindulged in the fact of overspending. I'm hearing some of you like really overspent in this dream, this passion that you wanted to start. Or like, you know, you tried to be all the way up top first rather than working yourself up. You thought if you could just do everything, put everything on it. You know, I feel like a lot of you overspent, or it's this level of having the best equipment, best of everything. This is like, you know, this is Spirit saying don't beat yourself up on that level of going all in. Just know that, you know, things, you know, do a balance that's good for you, that feels good to you. Don't stop indulging on things or making yourself feel that you're not successful. Yeah, I mean, it feels like, it's like, yeah, like, don't keep yourself from having the best of things, I'm hearing. All right, guys, if this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.